A video game should be able to be enjoyed by as many people as possible. Otherwise, why else would they try to hit our addiction receptors? A big part of that is making sure that both physical and/or potential neurological challenges can be addressed. Here are 5 games we too think took a good stab at one or many potential issues a player could face. Beware potential spoilers for the following games. There are many things that make Dragon Age Inquisition unique. Its ability to bring characters from previous saves, how relatable the in-game characters are, or how hard it is to choose a party composition since you can only take 3 of them with you. But 3 is such a hard choice. Now, I'm a mage, so I'm definitely taking Sarah, and I'm going to want a tank but Iron Bull, but I like this plot from Cassandra and Sarah. But then Dorian is also good too, but I don't know. But what was unique to us was the game's use of subtitles. At the time Dragon Age Inquisition came out, it too had a fairly unnoticeable subtitle usage, except for the fact how every NPC was subtitled, rather than just the main party. Since then, the ability to change the font size was added in later patches, thus giving people the ability to change the size of subtitles for their preference.
Dearest Hugh, oh, I've had the most dreadful luck. I feel terrible that you've been left alone all this time. The traitorous Dr. Gray tried to steal the annular spectrum, a ring I developed to allow perception and alteration of colour.
Hugh is a platforming game that ponders what it's like to use color when the world around you starts off as black and gray. In order to find his mother, Hugh must solve puzzles of color, adding other colors to his wheel as he progresses. However, not everyone sees the same, so for those who are colorblind, this presented a challenge.
Did you know the eye has 2 types of light-sensitive cells, called rods and cones? Both are found at the retina, which is the layer at the back of your eye that processes images. While the rods work in low-light conditions to help your night vision, cones, however, work in daylight and are responsible for color discrimination. There are 3 types of cone cells, and each type has a different sensitivity to light wavelength.
No, that's learning! Quit trying to make me learn stuff, get away! Their solution for this was to introduce a colorblind mode, where each color was marked with a corresponding icon, such as a mountain for lime green, a moon for light blue, or a sun for orange. We found colorblind mode a great step for accessibility, as well as our own reflexes.
Sleep! Well, that's for knocking down my blocks in nursery.
We Happy Few is a survival action-adventure game developed by Compulsion Games in 2016 and republished this year by Gearbox. Of the multitude of features, the one that stuck out the most to us was the noise visualizer. Marked with a sound icon under the main navigation bar on the top of the screen, if we were being too quiet, it would have a solid line through it. Without the line, it means that we're being too loud and causing a ruckus. The noise visualizer would be extremely useful in real life, so I could properly be able to sneak up on unsuspecting foes.
Do you mind? I'm trying to edit this video.
This, among other things, means that you can sneak up on unsuspecting NPCs, or bobbies, the British term for police, which makes stealth takedowns much easier when they're not able to hear you. This indicator is also handy and great for those who are hard of hearing, or who can't hear at all.
Airpad constructed.
In any multiplayer game, communication is a requirement for success, especially when you're in a team trying to figure out location, attack plan, or just trying to get along. Halo Wars 2 multiplayer is no exception. If for some reason you can speak but using a mic is not an option, Microsoft introduced game chat transcription options that allows you to convert your voice to text and vice versa, enabling you to resume the communication flow. Unlike YouTube's auto captions, you won't be reading "waiting" when "racing" was said, or "welcome back" as "I will come back." And if you're wondering, the captions on our videos, that's me, hand typing everything. Oh well, at least we have Cortana. She can help us with our issues, and a bonus, won't enslave humanity. At least, not until the Windows 10 October update comes out.
In Life Simulator The Sims, you take on the role of a benevolent god who manages every move and activity of simulated people or Sims. In Sims 4, that concept is taken to its extreme when you can control not only their personality, but also their ethnicity, gender, and if you take off the filter, your character can even be the prettiest belle of the ball. Needless to say, we are glad to see that a life simulator is so inclusive. Sadly, we can't say the same about that swimming pool.
Those were the 5 games we thought nailed an accessibility or diversity feature. Do you have any games that you think we missed? Let us know in the comments below, and don't forget to subscribe in this general location over here. But you know what is accessible? These videos over here in this general area. Up here we have the video that YouTube's algorithm thinks you'll like, and down here somewhere is the most recent video from us.